Ding. Dun dun dun. Ladies and gentlemen, Big Rig 64 Racing here. Up in the booth, we have our in-race reporter, my boo, Tom Boo.
Hey.
It's either Tom Boo or Tom Bay, whatever I want to call him, but I feel like my boo. It works out.
Throw it in the chat, lovelies. Your boy needs a new nickname.
Yeah, we got to give Tom Bay a nickname here. So either Tom Boo or Tom Bay. I told him Tom Bay is kind of cool because it sounds like Harambe, and then I literally said shots fired afterwards. And Tom Bay goes, "Yeah, he did. He did."
Too soon. It's been like 5 years, but it's too soon.
Wasn't that like 1996 or 2016, something like that? Who cares? It was a monkey.
1996. Oh
It was
my
a
God.
monkey. The monkey got shot. Like,
Peter's coming for you, man. Peter's coming for you.
PETA sucks at life.
Yeah,
PETA don't know
nothing
shit.
else to do.
Yeah, right. They don't understand the differences in animals. They're like, you need to keep the seals out of them containment tanks. And first off, those are sea lions. Second, I'm gonna
Manatees.
like, listen, Brenda. All right, I'm gonna need you to know that you don't know your animals, Miss PETA bitch. Hey, JD, how you doing? JD, we're trying to figure it out. Is Tom Boy's nickname going to be Tom Boo? You know, like my boo, or Tom Bay? Because, you know, he's like a bay, you know? You let me know, JD.
He's going to be like, neither, you freaks.
Yeah, he's like, why don't you just call him Tom? You fucking
Yeah,
jerk.
for real.
Why are you calling him nicknames?
Call him Thomas like a real man.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Canadian Destroyers are in the booth tonight.
Hey,
That's it.
Quick reunion here.
Take two, Canadian Destroyers up in the booth, which means there's going to be some shenanigans. And so, JD said Tom Bay. I love it. I love it. That's my Bay.
Answers from Tom Bay.
That's my Bay.
Coach Tom Bay.
Coach Tom from the Mighty Ducks. You're Coach Tom Bay from now on. That is you.
Perfect.
You got that flying V working great.
Yeah, you gotta get the slick hair and that though too.
Yeah, I know, Eagles. I know. You're doing great with the number 10 car there for the last 5. For the last 5, you got wins in the season that you weren't going to race every race, but then you started winning, and now you're racing all season. So, so we got, what, like 5 minutes? Isn't that what it is?
About that, yeah.
Yeah, about that. I'm surprised to see no one on.
Yeah, it's really sad. I think that people are getting burnt out. I really do. Yeah. And then playoffs are going to kick in, and everyone's going to be 3 of the last 4. Let's go, number 4. Woo! 10 car. Listen, Eagles, I'll pick you tonight, all right? Don't let me down. I'm picking you.
This ain't the time to be burning out, I'll tell you.
I'm pretty close. Actually, next week, I am going to be not here for the whole week. I am going to the lovely state of Kentucky, and we'll be drinking heavily, watching whatever I can find on YouTube. So
this Sunday coming up, you mean?
This Sunday I am it's Easter, so I don't know if I'll be in the race or not. I'll have to figure that out, but I 100% will not be here to do the race, which, I mean, somebody else can finish in 17th. It's fine. They can have a shitty week now.
So you're just talking about Charlotte, though. You're not missing the week after that, just this weekend?
The week after, it's, what is that, Mid-Ohio?
Oh, God. I might be sick.
Yeah, I think I got, corona or something that week, I think. I think I definitely have COVID.
The whole league will have corona.
That'd be the week to miss.
Be like, damn, there's only 3 cars on the... Like, if there's only 3 cars signed up, I'll race, because I need those points. But...
yeah, guaranteed interview at the end.
Right. Be like,
That's
cool.
how you get those top 10s at road courses. Just have no one else show up.
Or
I got all mine.
Hey, let me let you in on my secret at road courses. So I am the most uncontrollable. Literally, I will apologize 1,000 times, but it is 100% on purpose. Like wrecker on one of those tracks. Like I am not clean at all because I want you to get frustrated and leave the game because I know I cannot pass you. like
I
I
mean,
want you
everyone's
to.
got tactics and strategies, right? Like,
Well, that was it. Yo, my strategy almost worked this weekend up until ass packs going in the fucking pits, and then there that goes. What's up, Billy? That was a good race though, man. I was surprised with our Phoenix run on Sunday. Who got that win,
I think that Levicar,
Yeah, I
picked that
think
one
I
up.
think I
Pretty
think
sure.
I think you got the dub, so that was pretty good.
Yeah.
You know what my strategy was going into this Sunday?
What's up, Billy?
Last two more laps on tires than you.
Yeah.
Because I knew we weren't saving gas. I'm like, well, he's gonna have good tires, so let me do that. And when you guys were pitting, I just got to 20%, so I was like, oh, I could do two more laps, nice.
Yeah.
And then the second stage hit, and I'm just rolling up top, and then you guys shoot underneath of me, and I'm like, all right, I'm going in the pits, 34, bam, spin out.
Oh, really?
Funagi did not mean friend. And then he said I didn't say it, so I went back and watched my stream, and I totally said it, but it's all good. It's because going into turn one, guys cut that corner. So he was just running his line. I was getting down to the bottom. And, of course, when you're running that line, you're about in the bottom.
Yeah.
So that
It's tough.
sucked.
It's tough sometimes, like when there's other cars are in a turn to hear everything else going on because you're focusing on what you're doing. So sometimes, like I miss people say stuff sometimes when I'm either passing a car or making a turn, something like that, because I'm thinking about that and not even really listening to the rest.
You know what I'm thinking about? Pheniox in A League, FTR style, guys. The Canadian Destroyers up in the booth. We got Tom Bay up here with us. And he's going to be our in-race reporter. Absolutely love him for doing that. It's going to be amazing. Intletown, Big Rig, we're going to have some fun. Calling some races. I mean, Phoenix is one of them tracks, man. And now that we switched that rule to just the tank, I mean, it doesn't really imply here because you kill tires so fast. But it's definitely a strategy changer, Like, I could almost get the tank on Sunday. I don't know. Was you could? I feel like Davey could. But were you getting close to the tank on Sunday?
I could get to, well, if I ran that upper line a few of the laps, like say half the laps, I probably could have. I was pitting, my longest pit, I think I had like 4 left in the tank, and I was around like 14, 15% or 13%. So if I took that, like not the dog leg a few times, I'd probably make it to tank. But
That's what I was doing. I was going I was going 10 on the dog leg, and then once you, because you could see it, your front left would be destroyed, and you're like, I'm just gonna run the dog leg now and let the tires catch up. So I'd jump back up on the track and I'd get as low as I could in that yellow, but I don't know. Rough weekend for the old Big Rig 34, but I feel like I did pretty okay. It wasn't the worst race I ever had, but definitely sucked. There was that one time where I raced in a I didn't realize they were all pro league guys, and I was 14 laps down by lap 27
jeez.
Oof.
at Atlanta. Yeah, do that math. That's a bad race. That's a real bad race.
Like, how'd you end up 14 laps down straight racing? We must have had some damage in that.
First turn, door check, wall, lost draft. They stayed together, running, blistering speeds. I'm like, fuck it, I gotta make this work. Then the train's passing me, and I'm like, I'll jump on the back. Nope, that didn't work because they caught me in the corner, and everybody went underneath. I'm like, no, I can't get this.
Yeah.
So then, yeah, that was the worst race of my life. I still finished horribly, but I finished. I was last. It was okay. Are you guys in the qualifier right now?
We've got fresh invites.
All right.
I'm not yet. I'm sure. Is that you starting qualify right now, Cowboy?
No, we just got invites to the things. Let me send you guys
Yeah.
2.
Hey, what's up, Billy? Yeah, Canadian Destroyers up in the booth, man.
That's it.
Thanks for the invites.
Big Rig and freaking Intletown, the Canadian Destroyer. Oh my God, we're so good at life.
We'll see how this progression goes. I haven't yet had a beer, but one's in the freezer. So we'll see where I'm at now. See, I'm nice and sober. I can speak clearly.
Right.
We'll
You
see,
don't.
We'll see in 2 hours.
Yeah, you're not stammering, which I'm impressed with. No joke.
just
Once I
got
saw your
myself.
message and you were like, "Hey, you got anybody in the booth?" My head instantly went, "He was off today. He's gonna drink probably all day. He's gonna be hammered when he gets up here."
No, I was actually at my mom's store working today for about 34 hours. So I just got
Nice.
home. Yeah.
How's the Meet a Peach? How's that stuff going?
The beach going good.
MeetAPeach.com, guys. Check them out. Buy
Yeah,
some frames. Get some shit bought.
yeah.
Uh,
Going pretty good.
FTR Race League, sponsored by Wheels on Wheels, Teased by Maddie, and Napa Van Wickle Auto Supply. Oh, Napa. We stole O'Reilly's song.
Before we get going, I just need about 5 minutes. I'll be back. Okay?
All right. Yeah. No, that's fine. You making some sink babies or something?
I am.
All right. Gotcha.
Toilet babies.
Toilet babies. All right. That's cool. I guess that's where short people do it, but, you know. Us Sixers, we could stand next to the sink.
Hey, man, it's come to that before.
It's okay. I got my Tom Bay up here to keep me company.
If the stalls are full and you gotta go, man. I just think.
That's
I'll be back.
2 in the pink, 1 in the sink. Got it.
A couple more than one in the sink.
4 million.
Yeah, really.
This is ruining people's lives. This conversation.
We're losing viewers at a rapid pace.
At rapid pace. They're like, what are they talking about? Listen, folks, we're talking about life, procreation. That's how it works.
It's a beautiful, beautiful thing.
Yeah. There's a book about it.
Oh, qualifying.
I don't know what book it is, but all right, I'm gonna jump in there and watch y'all.
Say the Bible or
No,
something.
wow, that's come on now. We don't. That book's so controversial. People have no idea what's going on.
The 7th grade health textbook.
I do love that.
Good old
Oh,
days of that class.
well, how many people? You got 16 guys at Pheniox. Oof, Jesus.
I'll just see. I think it was like 13 when we were in the lobby.
Yeah, you got
Wait.
16. I just checked, man.
Oof. Okay. I stopped paying attention like 5 minutes ago.
How's your setup tonight?
Not hot garbage, but like moderately warm garbage.
Like nuke-warm garbage, or
Yeah.
lukewarm, you know?
Yeah, just kind of like that awkward, like, yeah, I'll live.
Oh, geez. Everybody going down to the bottom. I believe I can fly. Woo! Hollywood is just rolling down there. Looks like he's going in the pit lane right off the rip.
Yeah, I think a lot of guys are.
My new strategy is stay out and totally screw up guys' hot laps.
Right. How evil.
Stop.
Like,
Hey,
Oh,
saying that
so-
one comment, we might be losing the viewers, but we're gaining other types of viewers.
yeah, they're jumping in.
OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Hey,
OF viewers.
I'll
Also,
follow.
I thought you were gonna be gone for 5 minutes. What happened?
Hey, man, that was a quick one. When you gotta go, you gotta go.
His extremities touched the cold porcelain, and there it went.
That could be a record for me right there, actually.
Attaboy. It's always good
Hey,
to
man,
set
I'll get
records
back
while
to
you're
the
peeing.
action.
Big Toe Joe going in the pits, trying to get himself a hot lap. Tone Touch going in. Looks like the 51's going in. And Henson. Maybe they're doing a little bit of figuring out. I mean, would you call Pheniox a drafty track?
A little bit on the backstretch, a little bit, but it takes all the way to the turn to really pick up. To actually show.
Yeah, I feel like you have to overdrive your car to get that draft anyway, so...
I think you still get it, even though it doesn't show the blue. I think it still helps to be like in the same line as another car.
Gotcha.
It's tough to tell. Man, it's like pink outside right now. This is weird.
Like the color?
Yeah, like it looks pink the way the sun's going through the clouds and shit right now. It's freaking weird. It's like orangey pink.
I think you should
Beautiful
crack
night.
that beer open just to start
Beautiful
leveling out
evening,
your.
man.
You got some bad stuff brewing in your brain right now. You got to get that brain worked out with a little bit
It's a
of.
nice evening. You got some FTR A League. We got Coach Tomboy in the booth with us here.
Tom Bay.
Bay.
Tom
Coach Bay. I
Bay.
mean, sorry, I misspoke. Coach Tom Bay.
Coach
It's weird
Tom
to say it,
Bay.
like later, and remember exactly the flow.
That's fucking
Speaking of
Coach
flows,
Tom Bay.
let's get-
So what
let's get
happened?
this,
What are you racing Thursday nights now, right?
For me, yeah, we
Yeah.
switched to Thursday to kind of bring in some other people, like especially some of these A guys, because we always race the same time, and we couldn't get any of them.
How'd last
always
week
have
go
running
for you guys?
Not too bad. Where were you at again? I think it was Richmond. I've had not that much luck at Richmond over the last few weeks. I think I was a lap down again. My 3 races there was 2 laps down, 2 laps down, a lap down, all because of cautions.
Wow.
Hitting and then a caution every time.
How's your
Yeah,
laps
not
looking,
bad.
Tom?
It's going.
That's my bag right there.
Should be my fast lap here, but right
That's
with
cool.
some guys off pit road. There we go.
Oh yeah, you couldn't get down. I watched it happen. We're sending strongly
good.
worded messages to those guys.
Could have been worse.
Who else is streaming? I wonder if Billy's streaming.
The machine is streaming.
The machine. Let's
The
check out-
machine.
Well, Billy probably won't start till the race, if anything.
Machine's been having some good runs. He's probably going to be
Too
up
loose.
front. Ladies and gentlemen,
What's
30,
his
39
YouTube?
around.
Is it Street Machine or Street Machine 5?
I think he
maybe?
posted it in the practice lobby.
Yeah, there it is. Street Machine 5.
Watching Tomboy here put in the work.
Watch me wreck.
Watch me nay nay. Now watch me wreck. Now watch me nay nay. Oh wee! That's
Yeah,
it.
decent lap so far, but I think that'll probably be around.
What's up, Snowden? Dude, you were so fast last night, Snowdy. So fast.
Yeah,
Oh,
some
20
got
car
busy, I
round.
saw that.
Oof. Okay.
Look at that. I was spotting for you. Didn't even realize it.
Eagles taking the qualifying race.
Oh, Henson Walled Eagles right there.
That little preview. Oh, he was all over him right there.
Now I say, watch me whip. Wow, Henson is just beating the unholy bejesus out of Eagles.
Isn't he? Jeez.
I am
Good
gonna.
view from Machines view.
I want to watch that race tonight. I want to watch that. Is it over? Is that what's happening?
That's it for Q, yeah.
Yep, qualifying's over.
Jesus. Yeah, I heard you had a pretty awesome crew chief. Heard you had yourself a HMS set up, and that's some of a bitch. It's a quick ass car. Now you get to watch that 51 run it again, so you can see them lines. Oh, jeez, baby. Yo, my wife made amazing burgers tonight. Phenomenal burgers. Oh,
Nice.
they were so good. Seasoned to perfection. It was just,
Nice.
it was so nice. Who got the
Right
pole?
on. We'll find out.
Henson got the pole.
Oh,
Ooh.
let's see here.
I took Eagles, so where's the Eagles starting? Third? All right, I'll take
Goes
that.
third.
All right, send me an invite, Tomboy. I need another invite.
Yeah, if I can get a
Gotcha.
couple too, just in case.
Boop.
All right. Henson and Eagles going to be up front together, beating and banging. Hope you guys are ready to watch this happen because it's going to get real. I think we're going to have a little fun rivalry brewing there. Well, it's brewed.
Hit
That
like button this last one. Good shit.
So you're talking about the machine?
Well, I saw him at a 360 or something as his best time, and that last lap he went down to a 225 and it ended up 6. That was a good pickup, a tenth and a half on that last lap. I think he'd be starting around 11th or 12th if he didn't do that.
That's right. We're going to let that show begin. Snowden's
he'd be at the
excited.
back if he didn't do that.
So Snowden, just type it in the chat. Who won last night? Dun, dun, dun. Waiting for him to type it.
I'm trying to think of who I would pick tonight to win.
I already picked Eagles. I know you did, Snowden. And don't LOL it. Say me, motherfucker. Dropped a hard F on me. Come on now. You got that dub. You better show that off. Was Justin Shackelford in there last night? I don't know his full name, so I call him Shackelford. Is that his name?
Justin Shackett.
Oh, okay. So I actually gave him a longer name. Yeah, I like mine better. Justin Shackelford.
Good old Shackelford.
Good old Shackelford.
Was there any drama with him last night?
I don't know. I'm sure there was because Snowden got the W.
Looks like the join's going. I think, I saw Bill. I was practicing.
Are we joining?
He said
Get up in here, boys.
And he said he found something. Hey,
damn right.
I was racing with Bill the other day, and he said he found something, and it was rolling. So I'm going to go with Billy on this.
Snowden says, yeah, he was back there somewhere. Talk that shit. Where'd be Nizzy finish, man? I love Nizzy. Nizzy's probably one of my favorite human beings on this game. Did he even race? Is he still in FTR? I don't know. He might not be. I thought you did that in the sink. What was that noise?
Oh, it's just me jamming to the tune that was in the year when I started it.
Oh, you still got your music playing?
Sometimes it does when I join a match if I'm at like the second menu, the race now menu.
You're such a COD player. You literally just said a match.
What?
You said it does when I join a match.
Oh, whatever.
Yo, get on the division. Get on the division, dude.
Yeah, we'll have to see. I've heard a couple people, you and I think Chris plays it.
Yeah, Sky Pilot too. We got a whole league.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Anyway, 54 leading us out here, Henson, followed by the 51 of Billy. You got 13 of Typical, followed by Eagles. And you got the Machine and C-Fan right there. Oh, geez. Loosey-goosey.
Yeah, I was racing with Bill the other day. He said he found something, and it was really rolling, so I'm going to go with him. Let's see how he does here. He looked pretty smooth, too.
Well, Tomboy's going with Tomboy.
Oh.
No, I'm not.
Sorry, Tom Bay. When he's in the booth, he's Tom Bay.
Coach Tom Bay.
Coach Tom Bay is going with Tomboy.
With Tomboy, like 011 or whatever. What's his name? Tomboy what?
Tomboy. Oh, I got to look at it now.
Isn't there some numbers?
Tomboy 93.
93. Underscore 93, I think. But yeah.
Underscore, yep.
I'll take a look.
Hollywood is loose back here.
Yeah, he's looking like he's not having a great night.
We're only 3 laps in. He's got opportunities. So you guys picked what? Billy and Eagles?
Yeah.
To do something different.
I'm going typical.
Typical, eh? Typically.
Hey, what's up, Jacob?
Normal.
Those are the typical picks right there for sure.
That's it.
I thought about going with C-Fan or Henson, but I didn't really get to see them much at all. And I did get to race with Billy, and he was looking good. So
Billy is very fast tonight. I just told Billy I'll never pick him again because the last time I picked him, he got wrecked 3 times.
All right. Well, maybe I can be the opposite.
Yeah, maybe little Canadian luck.
Yeah, maybe a little bit of the other night will brush off him in there, and he'll be up ahead.
What's up, Fire Me Up Truck? How you doing, brother?
So far.
Fire Truck, we got the Canadian Destroyers up here tonight. Me and Inlandtown doing our thing in FTR A League at Pheniox. We got Tom Bay up here with us in the booth. And what's up, Idle?
Oh, nothing. I was just going to say, I didn't even thought I started saying it, but last time I was up in the booth in A League, I think was the championship race for Cup.
Didn't someone take a nap during that?
Yeah, that was our boy Shady on that one. I was there with him on that one. I think Lug was with me. We were a little concerned at first.
Yeah, he was working. I remember that. He was working like a madman, and he rushed home to get to the race and just like passed out while he was on the thing.
It's tough. I felt bad for him too. He was really excited for that race. He had this whole pregame thing going on, and he was pumped for JWoww and that. He had this whole interview he wanted to give to him. He was out cold through it all.
Ooh, rough one.
We were hearing him snore for an hour until his machine shut off.
The looks like the 54, the 51, and that 13 are pretty much equal, and then Eagles. I mean, he's still sticking his nose in there. They've gapped a little bit on C-Fan, but he's right there. I mean, C-Fan can make a move. He's probably just riding right now.
I would say
why not?
Yeah, with these two in front battling, and unless you see an opportunity, you might as well just chill. There's no point in forcing the issue against these guys right now.
Now, are these guys all diving? Yeah, they're all taking those tires to the limit.
There's no need to not, unless your car's really not handling well. If it goes green, you should never have to worry about tires or anything like that. It just depends on ill-timed caution could present. If you got 35 to go in a run at the end of a stage, then you're gonna have to be smart with them tires. You can't just ride like this.
Right, you got to go when you got to go.
Yeah, like they should be able to split this somewhere around, I think, 22, 23 laps here.
We're going to watch this front battle from C-Fan Cam, also known as Billy Biceps.
Tombe gets the insight from us, too, here he gets to listen to. That's actually not bad.
It's so helpful.
Yeah.
The one night Bubba and I were literally calling lines for him on the track.
Billy's going for it here.
There it is. Looks like he dipped under and took that thing. Now Typical's trying to follow him.
Yeah, he definitely has a spot, but that 54 should get a really nice run off that high side there.
Speaking of high side, the 10 car following them.
Oh, Typical must have got a little looser, or clipped that wall of hair or something.
Something happened.
He popped up there. Yeah, I think I pitted at lap 23 in this first stage. I believe it's 45 laps.
Yeah, you just got
correct.
45 laps.
Actually, I think this stage actually, I pitted then, but it didn't really matter because I got taken out. I was half a track behind at this point.
Oh, I remember that when you were. I was like, "What the hell are you doing back there?"
Yeah.
I thought you found some way to save something. I'm like, "What are you doing?" And you're like, "Oh no, I got wrecked."
2 stages. Yeah. Just gonna try to save it for 2 stages. Yeah. I was like, "Yeah, I got taken out by my buddy."
Oh. Eagles got a little work right there from the 13. I can't wait to see what this Eagles Henson thing turns into.
Looks like if they keep doing things, Billy's just going to roll away off into the sunset.
Oh, yeah. Typical down low on Eagles. It's a little child-on-child situation right there.
Yeah, it was tough the other night, but if things like that happen in the first stage, you get a lot of time to make it up. So I guess if they're going to battle hard and try to take spots, I guess now is really is the time to do it. Like, if you mess up, you get a recovery time.
It looks like Eagles is trying to stay above that line as much as he can in turn 1 just to preserve a little bit of tire. And I don't think it's to his detriment. Like he's doing okay with it. Same with turn 3 and 4. He's not touching.
Right there's the killer. When they drop and cut that dog leg, you can see the percentages click down on your tire wear when you hit that.
It's definitely a wonky track. It's got that weird ass line on that dog leg.
If you run that dog leg, go ahead.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. If you actually run this track, like where the yellow line tells you to run it, you're in the 27s every time.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, it saves you your tire, but you will get passed by anyone that's near you. Like, they'll just, if they're behind you, they'll get next to you, and then they'll have the position going into the corner, and there ain't much you can do about it.
Eagles in Typical battle in here, and it looks like Eagles prevails. Now he drops low. He said, "I saved enough." Here we go. Billy, still your leader, followed by Henson, C-Fan, Typical. How's the mid-pack situation going there?
Fun race for 6th. Reckless, Lynch, Street, me.
Wow.
And we got first pit stop. Typical.
Typical.
Early.
Yeah, what lap are we on?
18.
That's not great.
18, yeah, that's a touch early, I'd say. I actually found from a race a while back that I did here that I've actually found if you pit a couple laps before everyone else, like, you know, a lot of tracks you pit early, they come out with better tires. You know, you gain a bit of time, but they run you down. I've found, like, if you can get out with fresh tires a couple laps before people, you get enough distance that it takes them the whole rest of the run to even get to you, if anything. So short pitting, I think, is really beneficial here, at least in my experiences. I don't know how it will go with anyone else,
But 18 laps?
18,
I mean,
I think, is a little, like 20, 21, I think would be more of a window.
because you're getting close to max fuel in the car at that point on that next run.
Yeah,
Like-
that's the thing. Like, that could be a little early because you might have to, take care of the car a little now.
Yeah, definitely work on something.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like I
Henson.
found too, there's always someone that stays out to the tank runs. So, like, if you're the leader and you wait till the other guy's pit so you don't lose a lap just in case, like, there's no point because someone usually stretches it another 4 or 5 laps after that. So, like, you might as well just go when you want to go.
Right. That was actually my game plan. Was I was at that guy to where I was going in either last or second to last.
Exactly, yeah. Big Ben was doing it too. Where, like, I'd come out, I was leading, and when I'd come out, I'd be in second for, like, once I go back to second for another 5 laps. And, like, if anything happened in those times, I was still a lap down. The whole field was pretty much. So,
Well,
like, there's about 7, 8 laps you could be running here hoping that nothing goes wrong. Because that person could stick the whole field down a lap.
yeah, each stage,
Yeah.
Each stage you got, and then the third stage would stretch it along. You got 3 opportunities to get really screwed here.
And the thing is, the person that stretches, though, they got to, if a caution doesn't come, their race is getting killed. Like, they're losing way too much time for, it's not effective unless the caution comes out. And, like, the race we had the other night, do we even have a caution? Oh, we had 1 caution in stage 1. That saved my ass big time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got the lucky caution.
Yeah. The only
Swamp
one,
ass
otherwise,
Trinity heading down pit
if I had to
road.
pit there, I would have went at least a lap down, having to fix all the damage.
Tomboy's in. Look at Tomboy. Doing things. Proud of him. Pitting.
I'm existing.
Pitting.
I gotta say, I love the Tombay thing, because every time it's Tombay, hey,
Tomboy. Hey.
it works. Let's keep it.
That's it. I feel like that's like my new favorite nickname in this game is Tomboy. And I don't think that joke works on too many people in this group. So.
No. Ooh, he gets a little wall rub there. You should get a picture of Tom Bay and stick him in the middle of the Mighty Ducks team where Coach Tom Bay.
Or put him in a gorilla exhibit.
One of the two.
One or the other.
One or the other.
Or we'll put a gorilla in the picture with the Mighty Ducks guys.
Oh my! This is perfect.
Just leave me out completely.
I am making you a card tonight after the race. Your Facebook is getting stalked. You better have an amazing photo on there.
Like, hey, it's arts and crafts time.
All my photos are amazing. What do you mean?
That's it.
Hey.
That's it. Wow, these guys are staying out long, huh?
Mm-hmm. 20 laps to go,
Good
it looks
golly.
like.
Hello, Hollywood.
Looks like that 94 had a rough time with something that didn't move.
The wall, yeah, it's a tough one. We're hanging out on the leaders, watching Henson and Billy just log laps right now because they both got time.
Who is that? Is that 92 Hollywood?
Yes.
92 is Hollywood. He's having a very loose race.
He just kind of bounced off that bottom corner. Almost took out Eagles, but then something major just happened. There's a wreck there. That could be a caution.
No.
We'll have to hear it from Tomboy.
Not yet.
Wow. 92 clips. Well, someone was spinning. I think 92 got him, and then I thought Eagles hit him too, but it looks like he's clear. That 92 crunched him. Why was that car even there? I think someone might have spun going into the pits or something.
Looks like Billy and Henson. Yo, we want to get off this ride. People are spinning out. Let's go pit.
Eagles is actually, he wasn't even far behind these guys at all.
Eagles is dead. Typical. Passing everybody.
This pit road, man, it's like you can write a book going down it.
Forever. It takes forever.
There's just so much time that you're hoping nothing happens. And the way people do go into pits here, you never know. Like, someone could blow that corner and slide right back on the track.
Yep.
But, Henson just doesn't want Billy to get his car pitted.
I believe Typical is going to be our leader when we get out.
Oh, the 9 just destroys. Gotta love the pit road action.
The pit road glitch? Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Man, that was just some destruction right there. It looks like
cars
Billy
are
does
on
have
fire.
Billy has a little bit of front end damage. He probably fixed it there. Or maybe he didn't. He's definitely had a run in with something. His front hood's crumbled. A fender's caved in pretty good.
Tomboy, you're back on the track, right?
I am.
All right, who's your leader right now?
Currently Reckless on pit road.
Yeah.
All right, so I imagine Typical right
Looks
there.
like the 8's gonna get it here. Oh no, wait. Never mind.
Typical out front in the 13.
14 to go.
His early pitch strategy worked.
See, and like, now here's the different. Like, looks like they got a pretty good. He's got a pretty good gap on these other guys. Now they'll have 14 laps to use those couple, 4-lap fresher tires to gain. Like, it might work here because they probably have 5-lap better tires right now than him. He's the one that pitted on it with 18.
Yeah, he pitted on 18.
Yeah. So they're gonna have at least 5 laps, like 6 laps of tires on them, if not more. That's where I think that might have been a touch early, but we'll see how it plays out. Typical good, he's fast, so.
Right. We're riding with Henson to see if he can catch up to this guy.
I think they're already gaining.
Yeah.
There's Billy underneath Henson.
Billy underneath the Henson. Looks like he's grabbing and going.
I'd love to see the interval between these guys. I wonder let's see if Billy is streaming.
That 51 is rolling, boys. Like, that car is hooked up.
No, Billy's not streaming.
No streaming Billy, huh?
No. You don't want to give nothing away.
That's it. Don't let anyone see nothing.
I stream mine, so everyone say, "Oh, you do?" They'll be like, "Man, just check the stream." That worked perfectly with Eagles the other night. He was all complaining that I dive bombed him. Like, check the stream. He comes back. He's like, "Yeah, never mind. You're right."
Perfect.
It's good to have. Like, Call of Duty was nice. It always recorded every single thing, and you could see it from everyone's perspective, like, automatically. I wish this game would do that. I guess it's a big file to save a 200 lap, 300 lap race.
Right.
Yeah. From 20 different perspectives.
When I had my PlayStation 4, it was very difficult. I saved all my races on my PlayStation.
Yeah.
And then after 4 months of that, I had deleted. So, wow, Billy underneath of the 13. Looks like that 51 is back in the lead.
Those tires are definitely paying off. But I've taped a lot of my practices. I don't stream them. I just video them, like when I'm goofing around by myself and this and that, just practicing the car. And eventually, it fills up. It takes a lot of megs to store these things. But like I have a hard drive that I just download them on. Eventually, once this game's done, I won't need them anymore. But yeah, it fills up quick if you just record.
Hollywood's car looks like he's had a hard drive. Oh, when he taps the wall coming out the corner. Jeez.
Yeah, that front end on him.
He's almost an
looking good, though.
open-wheeled modified at this point.
Yeah. Billy is just gapping these guys right now.
Yeah, Billy brought a car tonight, guys. Like,
Oh,
we're going to...
yeah.
And with
What
no...
happened
Typical? What are you talking about, typical?
No, go ahead.
Yeah, with the way Billy's running, I mean, no saving, no bullshit. He's just racing that car.
What I was gonna say is, what happened to Eagles? Like the 18 got by Eagles and Henson. It looks like back there. Yeah, 18's right on. Excuse me, right on. 18. Oh, there they are. Like you can tell the difference in Billy, Henson, and Eagles all pitted at the same time, so they all have the same tires. Billy cleared typical quick and is gone, and those guys are still behind him. Even the 18 has cleared those two.
I think it's just knowing your car. Like Billy he runs 100%ers to practice. So he knows that he can run this car as hard as he needs to the end of this stage and not lose anything,
Oh, yeah, this race sets up for hard driving, man. There, ain't nothing to leave at home.
Well, that's the thing guys don't realize. If you drive the car hard enough, you won't eat so much tire. Like you'll still have a right rear.
You're not slipping and sliding, too, like pushing because you're going in the turns wrong because you're going in slow and things like that. Yeah. Sometimes it's good to let her rip.
Where are we at next week? Charlotte, huh?
Yeah. Rolled a few laps before this race there. Just to get
I threw a setup in.
I don't think I've ever raced a Busch Charlotte race before.
Xfinity, Charlotte. It's not Busch. It's Xfinity.
It's always Busch to me, man. Like, I'm drinking a Busch.
It's not Nationwide?
No.
Nationwide is not here anymore.
Nationwide doesn't exist.
Yeah. They're not so nationwide anymore, huh?
It was way cooler when it was, like beer and cigarettes sponsoring NASCAR.
Yeah. Like, when you're done racing, you drink and smoke. A lot of them smoke during the race. Maybe a couple of them drank.
Well, I'll tell you what's smoking right now is Billy Holcomb's tires because he is rolling. My dude is gapping everybody. Hide your wives, hide your daughters. Billy Holcomb's brought a race car tonight.
Yeah. He ain't messing around, man.
Party
close to crunch time here, too. Like,
how many last lap, man?
I think let's check out these point standings between typical. They're pretty close, I think.
There it is. B. Hizzle. He grabbed it. Billy Holcomb. C-Fan number 2. Eagles number 3.
Typical's got a decent. He's got 66 point lead in regular points. And 30. 25. 26 in playoff points. So that just narrowed it a bit there.
All right, YouTube land. What do y'all think? Who's going to win this race?
We're all winners in FTR.
No, we ain't got no participation trophies in FTR.
I know, right?
Bring the car to race.
That's it. Bring a car to wreck everybody. That's my
either bring home a trophy or maybe the steering wheel.
That's it. That's all you bring home. You either get a trophy or the car better be spread about amongst other cars.
Yeah, and throughout the track, maybe some in the stands. Just don't bring it home unless it's got confetti on it.
That's it. All right, Billy Holcomb leads us down here, stage 2. Here in the FTR A League, sponsored by Wheels on Wheels, Teased by Maddie, Napa, Van Wickle Auto Supply. Thank you guys very much for sponsoring us all league here. We got Meet a Peach up in the booth.
Yeah, I was gonna say temporarily just for now. MeetAPeach.com also.
Yeah, might as well give you a pop, man. MeetAPeach.com. Check that guy out. Buy some frames. You don't know what to
thinking of. Go ahead.
Yeah, if you got to get your wife an Easter present. I mean, I don't know how shipping works, but
ship anywhere in the world.
Anywhere, huh?
Anywhere on Earth.
What about Antarctica?
If someone wants something from our store, we will ship it to Antarctica for them.
Wow, that's a promise right there.
Yeah. Not quite sure how long it'll take, you know. Depends on the season, I suppose, if they can even get in there to get it to them. But hey, we'll make sure you get it. But say, geez, I forget now. Oh, I was actually thinking before I asked you to broadcast this tonight. I was like, it'd be cool to broadcast it and maybe offer the winner a frame, a frame picture of their car. You know, a little 4x6 or something. And
That's good stuff. That's good stuff.
And I thought maybe I should tell them guys so that they have something to race for, but then at the same time not tell them so it's like a nice surprise. So maybe you know what?
Do it.
Do that. Yeah,
do it.
How about we do that? Whoever wins
guys,
this tonight, courtesy of MeetAPeach.com, we'll put a frame picture of their car. A little 4x6 action. I'll make the frame.
Nice. You got to make it look badass, though.
Yeah, like if it's Billy's car, say, make it like white with the red and black kind of splatter on it.
Yeah.
Make it according to the car kind of thing.
And then also it has to have the words Pheniox written on it somewhere.
Yeah, well, we'll have to put that in a picture or something like that. Depends. I guess I could print it on the frame itself. We'll put that on the board for now. We'll put a pin in that one for now. But
gotcha. All right.
So they know what it was for.
Billy said not today, Junior. He's hitting his line and he's got no problems right now.
Yeah, in general, not today, Junior.
Yeah, like literally, his car is gone right now.
Yeah, I think this would happen in the first stage too, but starting second like he did, it's tough to get going starting on that outside. You know, when everyone cuts low into that first corner, you know, it's tough. You get stuck up there and 3-4 cars get underneath it. Even if you clear them on the exit, you're still there and the leader gets away. Oh, big crash. 39 hard into the wall.
Oof.
Looks like they're still green.
Yeah, it was just me.
Oh, that was you? Oh, no.
That was Coach Tom Bay.
I guess he's into 39 then.
You know what, Tom Boy? You're good. You're good. Nobody else wrecked. It's only the second stage.
It's a weird spot to get turned like that.
Yeah, 3 wide, 36 came down on me.
Reckless? Wow.
Yeah. It was close. I think he thought he was clear. He just wasn't.
Guess it's not just a clever name.
Yeah, I know, right? Guess that name might have been given to him.
It's like, hey, if you get wrecked by him, it's like, well, hey, man, look at my name. You know what's up.
Be nice to him. I don't think he meant it.
No, I'm not being mean. I'm just saying, hey, if you name yourself Reckless and people are mad at you because you wrecked them, it's like, well, like I spelt it out for you.
Well, listen. We're going to be nice to Reckless, and I'm going to watch the culprit ride around and see if he takes anybody else out.
Oh, let's get to Typical here. Typical making a move here. They're going almost 3 wide into 3. It's a good battle going on between the 18, 13, and 10. Henson's loving this, too, because now he can, if anything, try to get to Billy and not have to, get clear of these maniacs here.
I mean, anytime you put Eagles in the middle of anybody, it's going to get dicey.
Yeah. The thing, too, is I think Eagles is a top 5 car, but, like, the 5th car. And so if you get Eagles where he's not quite got the car to just go win, he's going to do some things to, create or make other cars not have quite the car to win.
So the scariest Eagles is, right? The scary Eagles, when that happens, is when it's the end of the race, you get a late caution, and he has to save nothing. Like, he's like, whoop, gonna bring home a steering wheel tonight. That's it. Like,
he doesn't have to save anything, including your bumper.
Yeah, like, you are fair game for him to run into.
Yeah. Like, look at that Atlanta race the other night. That was a heck of a finish. Typical just had an issue there. I don't know what happened coming down low, but he came up really weird and into the wall. But, that was crazy the other night. And Eagles was right in the middle of it. Somehow, through everything got second.
TFSI, right? Yeah. That was good stuff we had going on there. This week we'll be at Michigan.
I was pumped to come out of that third, man. After that was crazy, that ending.
And the points came out, and I mean, it's absolutely nuts how the points work in that league because, like, everybody is now within 8 points of each other.
Well, like after week 1, other than the blue team, the other 3 were tied.
Yeah.
And like, throughout it all, I think we ended up. I think we're 27 and 24 is the points or something, or 37, whatever it is. It's like
Right.
within 7 points between the other 3 teams, maybe within 10 between all.
And maybe Tomboy will eventually get his shit together so he can call Saturday nights with
Yeah.
TFSI.
That'd be great, man. I'll tell you, that'd be entertaining to broadcast because a lot of good names and people racing pretty hard. Like,
And it's a lot of pretty colors. It's got the Roy
Yeah.
G. Biv going on. It's all rainbow colors. So just saying.
How
racing in that
appropriate.
with the way the teams are like that, it's like pride. You're racing for freaking pride with people, right? Like,
What's
you wanna
up, Miss
get that-
FTR?
you want that extra spot just for your team in that. Like,
Miss FTR in the house, watching her man dominate the field.
what's up, Miss FTR? Don't hear me on a Wednesday night too often, eh?
That's right. The Canadian destroyers are up here, Miss FTR. It's a good
Yeah.
time.
Like I said, yeah, it's been since championship race and cup that I've been here on a Wednesday. So it's cool to watch these guys like this. I've never get to watch these guys like this.
We're gonna put an APB out for Lugnut. Just if anyone sees him, let him know.
I think it's he's dealing with, like, working on his real race car. That's why he's been a little AWOL lately.
All right.
In which I don't blame him. I'd rather be working on a real race car than the video version.
True. All right, Billy, you're really far ahead, so I'm gonna get off. Gonna get off of you now. Now we're gonna watch Eagles. Miss FTR's favorite.
Typical did get back by Eagles again. Eagles, like I said, he's got the 5th place car, I think, right here. He's got 5th maybe locked up. Is that Lynch though in the 7 right back there?
Is there?
Oh, okay, so he is here.
All right, give me one sec, guys.
Yeah, you're good. All right, we got a good little battle here. I think between 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. But they are stuck in line, and there's really no movement here.
Got our first pit stop, looks like.
Eagles washed through a little there. What lap are you guys? Oh, 18?
18 again, so I wonder if this is typical doing the same as last time.
Maybe so, but remember there's only 42 in this stage, so 21 would be the middle. So 18, 19 is actually not a bad idea. Like 20.
That was heavy duty on pit road.
All right. This battle's getting good here. Oh, the 54 gonna keep it way up on the dog leg. He can't be struggling with tire issue right now. They're all gonna get underneath him. Where are you sitting right now, Tomboy?
Nice, next to last now that we've got a pit stop. Nah, I've got heavy front end damage from,
that's right.
getting turned.
Car looks good though.
If you're maintaining decent enough speeds to not lose a lap, then I wouldn't even fix it to the stage, man.
I'm probably gonna lose a lap, but as long as I'm the only car a lap down, it won't matter.
True enough. Depending on how much time to fix it, because if it takes 15 seconds to fix it or 12 seconds, you're not going to lose that on the track with, 20 to go.
Oh, Billy's a corner behind me though.
Yeah, you're going to lose 1 lap probably either way.
Oh yeah, but I won't lose 2 at least.
But if you fix all that damage, you're going to lose 2, and then even to get the lucky dog, you're still a lap down. Depending on the number, I would consider maybe, like, what's your times right now? What are you running time-wise?
Like mid-27s.
Yeah,
so.
See, honestly, that's not bad. They're probably hitting 20. You're only losing half a second, maybe a lap. And then if you get new tires, you'll be able to run it a little better. If you got more than 10 seconds of damage, 12 seconds of damage, I'd consider maybe not fixing it.
Oh yeah, I don't intend to. I'm open for a caution.
Yeah, are you blinking red or no?
I'm not red. I'm a nice red-orange in the front and yellow on the radiator, so.
As long as you could drive it and still hit the mid-27s without worn tire and damage, it's not that bad, man.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at.
Yeah.
It's going to be boring as hell for you, though. It's going to be real boring.
Oh, it's been. Yeah. I've been so alone.
When I got that damage the other night, I had engine, ride damage, freaking side damage, like left side, front end damage. I was hitting 27.5s, and if the caution didn't come out when I pitted, I think I was probably not going to fix the car. Because, like, at this point, 27 fives versus 27 flats isn't that bad, right? Considering all the damage.
The only one you're really losing time to is Billy because he's pulling away from the guys behind him racing. That's it.
Yeah, the thing is, if you fix it and it's 10, 12 seconds of damage, it's guaranteed you're taking 12 seconds. You're guaranteed to lose that time. If you don't fix it, you run the track, you might lose it, but you're not. It's not guaranteed. And if you do, you're still in the same boat. Either way, you fix it after the lucky dog, you're starting at the back. So, some action just happened there. Henson in the 18. Sorry there, Ray.
Oh, Henson in the 18. Would they get into each other?
They just got together at the line. I don't see Henson anymore. I don't know.
Trying to find Henson.
Oh, Henson got way away from the 18. Must have really took the worst of that. Man, that would have been almost it right there for you, Tomboy.
Could have used it, yeah.
Yeah, that's too bad.
Got to send some money to that PayPal. Let them know, hey, turn harder next time.
17 in the tank. So, Tom, I'd run that shit dry, man.
Oh, yeah, that's my plan.
Yeah.
Got like another 20% on my tire, so why not?
How much? 24?
I got I'm at like 18 right now, so I can probably make it to my fuel tank running dry. Another 8 laps on it.
18
should be able
to get 2-3 laps at least. Oh, the 18! What a crazy entrance.
Let's see. I wonder what Billy's going to do. I wonder if Billy's going to short pit. I feel like he's not going to avert from anything he did in that first stage, so probably not.
The only thing I found about you can wait for all the other cars because you don't want to get caught as a leader in pit row with a caution. But like with Tomboy staying out for all the way till he's dry, you're not gonna outlast him as the leader. And if you do, you're gonna lose too much time. Like you gotta just go when you decide, when you feel you need to go. You can't just necessarily wait.
There he goes. Billy's dropping in.
He's going now. Like with Ben and you guys staying out like 7 extra laps the other night, like there was no point in waiting for the rest of the field to pit. I just went when I wanted to go because you guys were doing that. It didn't matter. Even if we got out, we were 2 laps down or whatever, and if a caution came out, we were screwed anyways. The whole field would have been though.
Except for us 3, which would have been amazing.
Yeah, you guys wouldn't have fine. Yeah.
That'd have been epic.
Like I think we would have lost 2 laps, and if anything, we would have got a wave around and still been a lap down though.
Yep.
Maybe myself and JD or Dark might have been able to stay on the lead lap, or at least only 1 down, because we were up pretty far. But from 4th or 5th back, they were definitely getting screwed on that.
Yep.
Hey, guess what, guys? I'm leading.
There you go.
Atta boy, Tomboy.
If you've ever needed a yellow now, now's the time.
With my broken car.
Hey,
I need to pit this lap. Oh, God. Okay, well, sorry.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I need to, pull down.
Yeah, dedicate.
Hey, when they look at the score sheets weeks later, they don't see how the condition of the car was, or how they got to the win. They just see the win.
Too bad I need to pit right now. It was nice while it lasted.
Hey, man.
There's our leader, the 39.
Yeah, 10 seconds of damage. Oof.
Yeah, there's only 13 to go, man. I wouldn't fix it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely not.
Gonna jump back on Billy.
What were you behind, you think? About a half a track or so? A quarter, 3/4 of a track, you were saying?
Oh, but by the time Billy came to pit road, he was, on my bumper, so...
So still, I think you'll still be fine.
Whoops, I forgot to not take damage. What?
Oh, well, never mind.
Oops.
Well, we'll see how it would have played out that way.
I'll probably be the only car a lap down still, so...
I'm just hoping it doesn't get you in a 2 because of the damage. That's the only thing.
It shouldn't. It'll put me a lap and a half down, I think. There's only 10 laps to go in the stage, and I don't have damage anymore, so...
No one else is a lap down?
think so.
That's
No one
good.
else has had problems. The only person that was a lap down after the first stage was Hollywood, and he crashed the same way I did.
Heavy
No
had
one else.
himself a problem right there.
No one else thinks they have problems, but everyone on the track has problems, and it's that repairables.com 51.
That
Well, it's
would
on
be
pit
the
road.
problem.
Though Eagles is in front of them right now. Oh, Eagles may have actually be threatening to get a lap down right now because of that action with the 18.
Eagles is the leader.
Eagles
Okay,
is in the
that was
lead.
18. Yeah. He's getting smoked
Wow.
right now, though.
Billy passes Eagles. He says, "Watch Daddy's line. Come on."
Yeah. Come on, son.
Did you get back out on the track, Tomboy?
Yes.
1 or 2?
I am 1 lap down.
Good.
Excellent. And you got fresh tires, so run your laps.
Yep.
Yeah, you're still probably going to be a half second off the pace, but just don't worry about it. Just keep it on the track, Just get to the stage.
Well,
I'm
no,
prepared.
he fixed damage.
Oh, that's right. You fixed the damage. I was thinking
Yeah.
you didn't. That's right.
I'm stupid.
Yeah.
I forgot that I had to click
Actually-
the button to turn that off.
If you still only stay a lap down, that's not bad then, because you lost the lap basically anyways. So it turned out actually not bad. Fixing it now, then you don't have to fix it later.
Yep, so as long as Hollywood doesn't get lapped here, I'm good. Although I
Yeah.
think he might be the car that's right in front of Billy right now. So
Yep.
I don't see anyone. Yeah, you got a ways though. Like Billy may be catching him quick, but there's only 4 or 5 laps left.
No, there's not. Well,
I'm showing-
sort of.
that's
Okay. It's lap 36 and 42.
Yeah, because you're down one. It's showing on streets at 38 of 42 right now.
Rooting for Hollywood. Come on, boys, stay on the lead lap.
I'm
I think
watching
we'll be able to
Hollywood
stay up
right now. This is the big race, seeing if he gets past and Tomboy gets his lucky dog. Coach Tom Bay.
Probably not.
I love it.
Everyone send Billy a message. Don't pass Hollywood.
I don't think, honestly, with 3 to go, I don't think he's gonna get to him. I don't think he's driving that hard. Like he's got enough ladies just making the car stay on the track.
Yeah,
He's gaining though.
he's
gaining.
catching him quick.
He's gaining quick.
No.
I think they got 2 to go here. I don't know if he gets them though with 2 to go.
I think
Hollywood's got
they're
to drive good.
They're coming to 2 to go here.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
Street's already on 2 to go, so yours is going to be off because of that lap.
Okay, so they're probably last lap now, then.
Last
I
lap
think they
right
just
here.
took it. Yeah.
Oh my god, Billy, be generous, please.
Oh man, he's
Oh,
yeah. He's right there.
Oh, shit.
Don't do it.
Oh,
As long
shit.
as Hollywood's gonna be fighting, he ain't just gonna let him by here.
Oh,
I don't think
no.
Billy's
Here
even
goes.
No, Bill. I don't think Billy's gonna do it. I don't think he's gonna force it.
Oh,
Oh man, that was so close.
oh. I don't know who got the lap. Oh, they're still racing.
This is the last lap now.
Oh, never mind. Oh,
Oh,
sorry,
he
my man.
passed him. He passed him.
No, give it back.
Well, typical caught up to Billy. He was trying to play nice. And then he.
Hey, you know what you could do, Tomboy? They're all
round.
pitting. Take a wave around, man. You still got what, like 20-something laps on those tires. There's a good chance you might get a caution here right in the rip, and you're good to go.
Oh, I'm gonna run out of fuel though. I took low fuel.
Actually, you would be the lucky dog right now, anyways. I think so. Yeah, you might as well just pit it up, and hopefully you get the lucky dog.
I don't know if Hollywood stayed lead lap or not. No, he's a lap down, so.
Yeah, he'll
I
get
need a
he'll get
caution.
it now. But I mean, if a caution comes out right away, you might as well. You'll get the lucky dog, so you might as well pit it and everything.
Oof.
Jeez, that was crazy, man. I'm sorry, Tom Boy. I mean, we were watching it on the stream, hoping and praying, but
Yeah, that's what happens when you get wrecked like 7 laps in, so. Womp womp.
I hear you.
shit.
I think mine was 7 laps in is when I got spun. That's a sucky way to start a race, Like right away you're working from behind, Like. But you got 107 laps here, my man. Anything can happen. Everyone's bunched up. I would say straight up try to avoid, like, back off of these guys a little bit so you're not involved in a caution if it happens. Just let them bang themselves up and, not involve you.
And honestly, it's probably better if I'm in the caution. More cars in it means higher yellow opportunity.
You can help create it.
No.
I don't mean in a bad way, but just your car there. Sometimes, more cars, the more likelihood. It's tough in FTR, though. It's pretty clean racing in FTR. I mean, we don't get many cautions.
I'm watching this nose cam here, watching the back of the field, just waiting for a car to shoot across.
Yeah.
What's the 39 doing?
Yeah, right. Oh, they're getting spread out quick, too.
They are.
Come on, Tomboy.
I hate it. I love my car.
Well, Billy's out front, so.
Typical's giving them a little bit more of a run this time, though, I think. Oh, Eagles. I don't know if that was lag or if he hit the wall. Oh, a little touch with the 54. He's going to take the spot. Oh, Eagles fighting back, though. Oh, no. 54 is able to clear. Oh, 54 washes through the corner, though. That's going to bring Eagles right back to the bumper. There's like two packs kind of right now. Eagles is getting in the wall, I think. It's always nice watching the Tuesday and Wednesday races because we've already done ours. We don't have to deal with it anymore.
Right.
That's one nice thing about doing it on Sunday. It's out of the way.
Yeah, it's all over with. I mean, it's weird that B League goes first, but why not? Why can't we be the guinea pigs?
Yeah. I remember, like, in the Cup season, it switched halfway through because we had to run Chicago twice. And it was kind of interesting to be the last car of the week, last race of the week. And then I thought we might do that again here when it was too laggy that week and we were canceled. But then, they all took a week off too, so it cycled back. But I guess there's good and bad, like you don't get to see what the other guys do in races, but at the same time, you don't get to see what they do, and you just think to yourself, like,
you remember when you and I came in the C League together and they were running them on Sunday nights earlier?
Yeah.
And we were both like, well, this is really early. And then we both moved up to B League. Like.
Yeah. Those are only 25% races, too. We were running. That's 7 o'clock. Yeah. Or 6:30 or something. I forget what it was. They're only like 40-minute races. So.
Yeah, it was horribly early.
Yeah. Yeah, I raced in the duels, and that was it. The funny thing is, so we raced the duels. I ended up winning the duel, but all week I'm new to this league, so I didn't know what to expect. But I'm thinking about what I got to do to stay up front, and so I had all kinds of thoughts in my head, this and that. And Sunday, about 3 hours for the race, JD messages that I moved up to B. Now I'm in 17th position. I was like, well, here goes all that game plan.
Yeah, right.
And I think actually I was 16th, but I ended up actually getting in line. I ended up 17th, and what a difference, man! Starting from front to 17th, man.
That was like me. I mean, I was doing the week after Daytona. I had the lead in C points, and then the next week was Texas, and nobody could hold a line. And I'm like, I'm out of here. And Billy's like, it was a lot of wrecking coming out of the, which C back then was very different than C now. Yeah. I mean, But
Billy saying?
And I asked Billy, I'm like, can I come up to B League and just finish last? Like, I don't want to get wrecked all the time.
Yeah.
And he goes, yeah, you're coming up to B anyway. I'm like, oh, sweet. Also, I'm in B League now.
Yeah, for sure. Like, I'd rather be last and run my own race and clean and just race than, get wrecked every freaking minute and, have a chance for fifth or, like.
Wow, Billy is still out here in front, but yeah, that like we're talking about. I mean, the leagues have grown so much since you and I first got here. C League is its own phenom now. It generated guys like Tomboy, C-Fan, Big Ben, Snowden's going to be up here eventually racing. Sky Pilot. Justin, he runs well. Nizzy, you know, it's like the C League itself is just absolutely phenomenal now. And then the B League is
Panda's getting good.
yeah. Punk Panda's always been good. I've known him for a long time, and he was a slider guy for so long, and now he's doing customs, and happy for him.
Yeah, and honestly, B League, from when I first joined B League, I remember those first few weeks in Cup, man, it was a 14-person brawl at the end of the race.
Yeah.
Right? The yelling and the screaming and the wreck. We had 7, 8 green-white checkers in most of the races. That's how I ended up winning Pocono, because there was like 6 green-white checkers. I was the only one with tires. I still had 98% tires. JD and Bronco were at like 50. And finally got to the line and actually was able to complete the race. But it was crazy. But now look at it, man. We go caution 3 almost every race.
Every race, dude. I mean, the depth of friggin' competitiveness is out. It's nuts. And, like, the talent meets that every week. Tomboy, you are passing people.
I need a caution. I'm behind the 8th place car.
Like, you are faster than everyone you just passed easily.
This hurts me.
Damn. Tomboy's got a 26-2 car. And
I'd say keep grinding, man. Just keep grinding, man. Like, anything could happen. You never know, man.
I'm going to get up there and pass Billy Holcomb. Get my lap back the
that's what
hard
you gotta
way.
Do, hey, that's how you got to do it sometimes. You got to get the hard way, man. Like,
yeah. And then if you pass them, I mean, they can't say nothing because you passed them.
Yeah. I tried that at Bristol. I think it was at Bristol. Yeah, I got spun or something, and I was driving my brains off trying to get them. And I came from half a lap behind, caught the leaders, but then had to be out the pit, and I lost them through the pit. But I wanted so bad to get a lap back the hard way. I was 2 laps down. I wanted that so bad. Just to say, you know, I did it. That would have been cool. Not too many people get their lap back the hard way in NASCAR, real life, or on the video games.
I can remember in one of our races, I made my way through the field. I think I was in like 5th, but I was a lap down. I was in the 5th position behind the 4th place guy, and I'm like, oh sweet, I'm gonna do this. This is gonna be awesome. Yeah. And then a caution came out, and I just got the wave run, and I'm like, yeah, it kind of feels like crap.
Yeah, it feels like you got like robbed of something. You're in that zone, you know, and you feel you could do it. When you already raced all the way up to that point, you know a couple more cars ain't nothing. Right?
Well, then it was the worst feeling was when we ended the race, and I was like 16th, and I'm like, yeah. Right. Eventually, I'll figure out how to finish a race, and my races would be much better.
Hey man, track time and just going through it.
It's more of an ADHD thing. It's ADHD.
Loose.
I get that in a lot of things, but when I'm racing, man, like that's why, man, I barely say a word when I'm racing because like I lock it in during the races. Like, and like as soon as it's done though, mental case again. You know, but during the moments, man, like.
How's the field looking out there, Tomboy?
Pretty spread out. Up until about where Lynch is in 6th. Top 5 are all spaced out but together.
Yeah, Tomboy, you want some help? You want some help? You ready for this?
Sure.
Oh, well, I don't know if it's going to work because it looks like Typical is riding the high line on that dog leg right now. And he's trying to save a little bit of tire. But I'm saying if you could stay 2 laps out after the leader's pit, you can get it figured out. I think you could.
That'd be beautiful. No, I know my tires are more worn down this run because, last run I had the damage, so I wasn't as loose. This time I'm a lot looser, so.
Heard that about you, Tom Bay.
Staying out has its advantages, but something has to happen for it to really
JD goes, stop, I don't yell.
JD, yeah, he explodes like
yeah.
I never heard him ever get to that pitch in his life.
Yelling involves a decibel level that's registerable. You're right, you don't yell because you blow the friggin' scale apart.
As soon as he was here, I was picturing him standing up, his face beat red, just like fire and smoke coming off of his head.
I don't know what track it was, but it's on my streams, guys. Look it back. It was hilarious. JD lost his mind. It made me everyone's butt puckered.
It was about mid-race or something at Richmond for anyone that wants to go check it out. About 3 weeks ago.
Hey, but
man.
Stewie kept it calm since then, so good for him.
Well, I guess so. You get the fear of death in you, you know. I wouldn't say much after that either.
Here's something that is just happening, and we need to talk about it. The 13 has made an adjustment on his car to where he is sticking to this 51's bumper.
Yeah,
I mean,
left the 51 in 10, 20 minutes now. He is all over him.
Every lap, Typical is rolling. I don't know if Billy's trying to preserve.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Or maybe they were just, maybe Typical was just chilling a bit. I don't think so through those other stages, but.
No, there was no way.
See, I could see Billy not making any changes to the car and Typical having to make changes to the car.
Now, wow. Billy stuck on the high line there, kept that drive through and made it work. That's awesome. I'm excited to see what these guys do at the end of the race. Hopefully one of them wrecks the other one and Tomboy can get his lap back.
Yeah, doubtful.
I'd love to see it, though. Get her back in the lead lap bunch and back up again. I know Billy and Typical, I bet you Typical of all people doesn't want to see it because he's rolling right now really good. Lost a bit of ground there. That didn't look like a too smooth of dog leg. But I don't know. I'd say Typical is probably the one that doesn't want to see it the most. Obviously, Billy wouldn't either, but Henson probably wouldn't mind seeing one.
Henson, you got the burner mobile here, the 08 Tone Touch. He'd probably like one. Lynch was rolling into the top 6 earlier, and he just got spread out right now. So heavy duty spun out going into the pits. It appears as though he's righted himself. He's back here behind Hollywood. I mean, a caution would benefit a lot of these guys. The only ones it wouldn't benefit, Typical and Billy.
Yeah, and like by the looks of the track where the dots are, it looks very unlikely right now.
Mm-hmm.
I know that's not what Tomboy wants to hear. But at the same time, that they're spread out like this, they could bunch back up a bit, after pit stops. Pit stop cycles are tough when they go in early because, or at any point, that like a lot of different things can happen when cars are entering and cars are exiting. Especially on this track with that front stretch where they exit and go into one.
Well, at this track, right, when you have, like you're saying, the spontaneous pitting and stuff, guys shooting down just to jump in, you have, 3 pit stops in this stage? What's 3 times 16?
Yeah, 48.
Yeah, you have 48 or so chances to, for shit to go bad. Yeah. So I would still, that's why I drove my ass off on Sunday. I knew I was a few laps down, but I'm like, man, we got a lot of chances for people to screw up. And pit road's so treacherous here. 92's coming out the pits now. Looks like he's going to go a lap down.
I think, Tomboy, your best bet now, if it goes green, you're in the same boat you're in anyways. I would say run it as long as you can and hope.
Which is this lap, because my right rear is going to blow.
Oh, right, no.
Never mind. I guess you're not going to be able to do that strategy. Looks like other people are in the same boat, though. I'd say these guys in front are be pitting within a few.
Tomboy, maybe a few tickies up on the wedgie. Maybe you could have a longer run.
I mean, at this point, I kind of got what I got. I need a caution, and then I can kind of evaluate
you're a touch loose. The leaders are pitting. Let's say if you're in touch loose, either maybe drop that right rear a click or two, or up on the wedge, maybe one.
Keep that thing from sliding. Looks like the 98 stayed out right now.
Maybe raise the front right one click. Not so much grip on that front right might equal that out a bit.
The 98 of Mac Attack is leading right now.
Yeah. Oh, that was another one. Stewie stayed out for like 8 extra laps the other night. I remember seeing the 98 rolling around there.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Mac Attack's going in the pits.
That happens.
Yeah.
Not too often is people able to stay out like 10 extra laps. Like, not too often.
Right.
Like, it's killing them on time, but it could kill the whole field if it works for them. Like, looks like Typical is definitely going to get out way in front of Billy here. I don't know if Billy had damage he had to fix or they just had horrible difference in times because Typical got a big jump on him. Billy was first into pit road.
C-Fan got speeding on pit. Oh no.
Oh no! I think that's the first speeding penalty at Pheniox that I've heard of so far, like all week. I don't know if anyone got him in C last night. I don't think anyone did in B.
Going to.
JD was on the very line of it.
Oh wow, Swamp Ass is now pitting, so I'm guessing he might have been the leader.
He was.
Love you. Good night, buddy.
There is quite the gap here. Hey, good night, Ben.
Inotasa, good night. All the viewers. Don't touch Lynch. Who's our leader right now, Tomboy?
Typical is out there right now. He had a great pit, man. Like, I can see, like, that must have been like a 15-2 versus a 16-2 or something like that. Like, I'd love to see the intervals between these guys, man.
It's almost like he took 2 tires, but I know he's not that dumb.
No, he would have to be suicidal to do that. He'd be pitting again in about 8 laps. But someone said that the other night at the end. I was like, come on. And then I thought Davey did, because I didn't think Davey was in the top 3 or 4. And then he got second. I was like, or third. I'm like, did he actually take 2 tires? You know, with 20 to go, that would be, everyone would say that would be the ballsiest move ever.
100%. 100%. Yeah. Like that is, well, David Dubose with that win last week.
Yeah, I like that, man. That's a good win in my book, man.
Everybody was like, "We're out of gas," and he goes, "You know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna run it." Yeah, like it was Jesus take the wheel situation. Now, typical is stretch this lead on Billy.
Yeah. See, at that point with David, too, he could have just straight half throttled it around the track. Like,
he did. He ran out on the backstretch.
Exactly. Like, you don't have to. You can go 100 miles an hour. You're still going to win at that point. Michigan sets up for that, though. Michigan in real life too has always been, to me, like I've always seen like that fuel saving type of track. Like I'm pretty sure Earnhardt Jr. won 2 in a row there, fuel saving. I think those were his last 2 wins, I believe. Could be wrong on that, but
doing it for Dale.
Billy is riding that top line here, not cutting the dog leg. So is Henson. Wonder why they would be really worried about tires, to be honest with you.
Maybe to put an extra 2 or 3 laps on them.
Like 28 is the number, man. You pit at 28 each time, and the last run's 27. I believe.
You know what hurts my feelings right now, guys?
I
am passing the 6th place car.
Hey man, like just keep passing cars. You know what? There's a lot of things you could take from a race, not just the finishing position. You know what I mean? You have a fast car, you're stuck on a lap down, shitty things, but you're still faster than most of the cars on the track. You know, you still got to be positive about things. That's why it's a season. You know, you take the goods from all the different races, and you learn from the bads and stuff. You know. Like,
Benjamin Scanlon, what's up, buddy? Yeah, everybody's having fun out here, dude. We're having a great time.
Yeah, great time. Billy's not having such a great time anymore, though. Typical is.
Ben says, but right go now. Billy.
Yeah. Hey, I picked Billy tonight. I'd like to see it. Tomboy, our in-race reporter, as the leader, as the pick, though.
Lucky me. It's the one thing that's going well so far.
It's got to be tough when you're in the race and you pick someone else to win.
It's not hard for me.
You gotta have that confidence, man. You gotta pick yourself to win every time just because. Even though that counteracts exactly what I just said, but.
What the hell? You're broken as a human being, I swear.
You gotta have that. Okay, I think, like, I've never driven race cars in real life, but in stuff, like, you have to have, I find, that attitude going in, that even if, like, you have to have a solid attitude, like a confident type attitude, whether you have the car or the darts or the cool stick, whatever, to do it. If you go in there with a bad attitude or a negative attitude, you've lost already. Like,
right.
You got to go in there strong, man.
So, but I go in there strong every week, and I still finish like crap.
Yeah, well, look, you go in there strong, shit happens, but you keep coming back every week too, right? You know, look how many people have come and raced 1 or 2 and quit. Like 50 people since I've joined. Like,
son of a gun.
Like,
What happened?
again, winning ain't everything, position
Oh.
ain't everything. If you stick it out,
There we
it
go.
shows character. Like,
What'd you
I
get
got too-
loose?
I got too pretty, and now I'm dead.
oh man.
Look, if you're gonna wreck,
is that what I'm
take
seeing
somebody
on
out
yours
with
there,
you.
Trigger? Yeah.
If you're gonna wreck, take somebody with you.
Yeah,
Man.
if you're gonna spew into this.
If only. Now I'll get my lucky dog, but now I'm 2 laps down.
I don't know. Everybody's capped out. You may not get anything back.
I'd say, you
Yeah.
know what, Tomboy, make the rest of this a test session, man. Try some things. Who cares now? Just try some different things with the car. Make adjustment, short pit, long pit, do something. Might as well make the best of it. Maybe a caution does come out. You still
It sounds like a
time back.
motivational speaker for NASCAR. You do,
Well, hey,
just do
man,
you.
like,
Just
it
do
sucks
you.
when you get in the back. Like, okay, the other night, lap 7. I have a great car. Lap 7, I get spun half a track down 15 with damage. Like, that's tough to deal with it. But like, I didn't get mad. I didn't freak out. I just drove the car and got it back fixed and took it back to the front. Because I knew the car was still good. I just flipping out ain't gonna fix it. Fix my problem.
I think that was the weirdest part. You were so quiet about it.
Mm. I've tried to tell Stewie that, especially, it's like getting mad, mumbling under your breath, getting frustrated is not going to help anything. It's only going to hurt. Like you got to forget about it. It already happened. You can't go back in time. Just drive the car. Like, drive what you got now.
I'm gonna ride with Street Machine here because he's around people.
I've been I guess we'll call this the Billy cam. I've hit the X button to switch to drivers maybe 5 times this entire stream.
Well, right now you got Tone Touch, Reckless, the Machine, and Heavy, all running in a pretty good cluster.
Yeah, I've switched back here.
And these guys are just taking it easy.
Now you can tell the difference too of other leagues, or like this even years back, was like the Pheniox is a tough track, and through multiple leagues of FTR, you see where people might be a little bit slower in the set, but just no issues. No one's crashing each other. No one's bumping each other, and it gets spread out, and it's almost to a point now where basically almost impossible to get a caution, especially in this game.
So what you're saying is time for strict cautions in FTR.
Well, if strict was in between strict and relaxed, it'd be cool. But like, you bump the wall, it caused the caution on strict. It would be horrible, I think. But like, even that, I think we'd adapted a little bit of time to that, and no one would hit each other. Like even cars that need the caution don't do anything. Like, it's really respectful. Like, if these guys are fighting, these 4 right here are fighting like crazy, and I haven't seen anyone touch in the last couple laps I've been on them.
They are not, and it looks like they're training up pretty good. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of draft they're getting, but they're probably getting enough to stay together.
Well, staying in line, unless one car's obviously faster than the other, staying in line is still going to make them fast around. As soon as they get side by side racing, they're going to slow down. Or at least one of them is going to slow down, get stifled back, and there is draft here. But it's usually about there where you get it. It's so late in the line.
Oh, 92 in the pits.
Oh, what do we got for a count? We're at 145 right now, according to the street. So that's 55 remaining. That's about right. 56, 55. The next one will be 27. Oh, 36 in the wall.
Ooh.
Saves it nice, though. Oh, that's going to hurt the 8 car, though, a bit. Drive him up there a little bit on the aftermath of that. It's sad that there's no 11 in the A League. Can you believe that?
Yeah, that car sucks.
Hey, man. Between the 2 leagues, that 11's got a lot of dubs, man.
Yep. Car still sucks.
The paint jobs. I like the green one, but like that secondary pit, I'm telling you, that thing is retired. I am never gonna run that other 11 car scheme ever again in my life. I ran it twice this year and had my worst 2 finishes this year. Were in the black and orange one.
Right.
Never again.
I wish they'd put that interstate one on here. That Interstate 11.
Yeah, that'd be cool. They didn't really show much love to the Busch cars in this game for the 11, and there is no truck 11 even. Even the Hamlin one, like the 11, there's 9, I think 9 paint schemes. 8 of them are the exact same, other than freight or like ground written on it.
Right.
And then there's the old school one, the old airplane version.
If the developers are watching my stream, I mean, I'm obviously a big deal. Anyway.
It's true. You have many leather-bound books, I hear.
I have many leather-bound books. Tons of leather-bound books. Anyway, so if they could have done anything with those packs, if they would have made a Legends pack and gave us all the throwback, like Terry Labonte, Bill Elliott.
Oh, Darlington pack, right? Isn't that where they do the throwback race at Darlington?
Right, something.
Yeah.
Jesus, that would have been amazing in this game.
Yeah.
Think about that. Like you get to run Terry, or like in the Busch series, as you call it, you get like the old Earnhardt 3, the AC Delco 3, or Buckshot Jones's car, like. I 100% would drive Ward Burton's car every time. Did I could talk like this, everybody?
Yeah.
Ward. He's from Virginia.
Virginia. My name's Ward Burton. South Ballsy Racetrack. That's where I grew up.
That'd be about the
13 in the pits.
That would be about the only chance to get an 11 car different scheme, because even in real life, the FedEx car is the same, other than ground or freight. Every week it's always the same.
I tell you what just changed is that 51 jumped up to the lead, and he's been saving tires, so he may have a few laps on his hands.
Yeah. 11 did have some cool Darlington race setups or schemes, but anyway, back to reality. Yeah, did typical pit or?
Yeah, typical pit.
Oh, okay. All right.
Thank you, Tom Bay.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thanks, Coach.
That's my bag.
Pay more attention to the map than I am to my car.
Hey.
Pay more attention to Ward Burton.
Ward Burton.
I got bees in my car.
I got bees in my car.
If you say I got bees in my car in a Boston accent, it's hilarious. This one girl that I was racing with the one night, she was hilarious, and she had pure Boston accent, and she missed a corner. She's like, sorry, Tom, I had a bee in my car. I fell out of the chair.
Wait, you met a girl that played this game that talked to people?
It's actually, I forget her name, but have you ever seen T. Dega? It's his wife, actually. I forget her name, though.
Oh, he's kicked me out of a few lobbies. Anyway, 51 going in the pits.
I've been kicked out of a couple, too.
9's on pit road, 13's back out. Looks like we're going to cycle through this, and
Eagles is in now.
Oh, I'm not that could be a really good move by Typical pitting early like that. With the lead, he's going to gain a couple seconds. Billy proved, though, with fresher tires, he can run people down.
I don't know, because
4 laps before.
Yeah, he put about 3 or 4 on them, but you got to remember, I mean, Typical showed up in this stage with a rocket ship. Something he hasn't shown all race, so.
Well, that's what I mean, yeah. Like, pitting early with that chunk of lead, plus the couple seconds you'll gain. Like, Billy could be in some trouble here. He's going to have to drive them wheels off. That's for sure. Is this the second pit stop, right?
Yes.
Pit stop part due.
Yeah.
Next is a trifecta.
Yeah.
Is the 13 in the lead yet?
8 car.
8 car at the moment, yeah. It looks like he's staying out another. He is risking it, though. He's got 6% tire just past pit lane entrance. That should last in that right rear. He's going to have to take it slightly easy, though.
Oh, he'll make it back around. I made a whole lap on 4.
Man, the balance on that thing is out of whack, though. He's got 34 on both fronts and 5 on the right rear.
Hopefully it doesn't hit 0 riding on this pavement.
He's at 4 on the yellow line. He is pitting.
He's in.
He's got 3 right now. Yeah, I'm about 2-3 seconds behind on his stream versus what you're seeing, Tombo.
Ah, okay. Oh, Swamp leading now. He has continued to stay out.
I can't see it anymore.
94
There's
car.
43 remaining, so they definitely went over the split. They were had to go to
Trinity doing the math. Maybe he's going for that 2-stopper that is surprisingly possible that no one else knew about. Nope, he's pitting. Never mind.
Yeah, I was thinking of. Actually, you can't go. I don't think you can. Don't think legally you can stretch the fuel anymore to make it.
Was it 36 laps on a tank?
I believe 36.
36, 72, 108.
There you go. I guess you technically could. Wow, because it does show 107, so technically it should be a 2-stop.
First and foremost, you are a genius for that, Tomboy.
Yeah, good call on the map.
Thanks.
I can introduce you to someone that needs some help with that.
If only I can take advantage of it.
It's tough. Yeah, you'd have to get all 36. But technically it should have been, if that's the case, because I think Billy originally thought it was a 109 in this stage. And it was 108 with the 2-stop. So that's why it became a 3 pit. All right, could have found a loophole here, boys.
Too bad our race is over.
No one's done it in this. I don't think it's possible anymore.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's in a position to take advantage of it. Typical's back leading again, so yeah, everyone
Honestly,
would be like in 40 lap window.
I think unless you have a really great car that could do it, if you're gonna try to make those 36 every time, you're gonna lose so much time. I think.
Oh,
Typical's in lap traffic right now. He just left the 9 to 36. I mean,
see where Billy is versus them. Can't be that far behind. Like maybe a second or two. About a third of the backstretch.
this is crazy the way Typical sets his cars up, man.
Typical is on this game a lot, man. He puts his time in. That's why he's so fast in that, because he puts the time in, no doubt. Eagles putting some pressure here on Henson a little bit now. They went to work on Eagles' hood with the sledgehammer, man. Like it's flat again, but like look at the wrinkles. It's got some good aero though. I mean, maybe he's got better aero now because of a couple of them extra, downforce dents.
It's like a 400-pound dude that drops 280 pounds. Kind of little wrinkles. Car's got a little sag in the front end.
All of a sudden, though, his legs are strong enough to lift 400 all the time, but now he only has to lift 2.
Yeah.
That's got to be something crazy. If you lose such amount of weight out, like strong, you must kind of be afterwards. So,
Typical in the lead.
300 pounds all day, and then you drop 200. That'd be crazy.
But then you're also 100 pounds. I mean, what are you going to do with that?
Well,
I mean, that's my life, man.
Yeah,
I wouldn't want to go down to 100. Jeez, man.
Like Tomboy, how much anguish do you have every time you see a gallon of milk? You're like, this is still full? Come on.
This is heavier than me.
Every time you see a gallon of milk?
Yeah.
Every time I go to the grocery store, I just feel terror.
Yeah. You're like, why are they making these cereal boxes so big? Jeez, it's like a pillowcase. They weigh 4 pounds.
That's hilarious.
Takes all my strength to push a shopping cart.
A shopping cat.
A good old shopping cart.
The strongest man in the world. I push shopping carts.
Yeah.
It's like that SpongeBob episode where he opens the bottle of ketchup. Can I run this under some hot water?
You can't get strong pushing them carts anymore. Now, you got to protect the work. They have little machines that hook into the back now and do it for you. Don't want to hurt people.
That's the bougie stuff. That's the bougie places.
Yeah.
Typical, out in front by a bunch, in between lap traffic, guarding them from second place. Coming up on the 98 and the 08 right now.
You got a good battle here between Henson and Eagles. Eagles is all over his bumper. He just can't really even get inside to even create an issue. Like he's trying big time, but he might get a nose. He might get a nose. No, he can't. Different line. Like Eagles is going in more middle and coming low. It looks like Henson's going in a little low and then kind of drifting towards the middle. Like I prefer Eagles' line, but like Henson's is blocking Eagles' line really well. Lynch is, looking at shots behind if they get a little contact.
Shots fired.
Do you know if Lynch is still in like 5th or 6th, Tomboy? Something like that.
C-Fan 7th after his penalty. I think Hollywood's still 6th, so I would imagine Lynch is probably still top 5.
Okay.
I have no way of knowing.
Yeah. See, Tone is 8. I was assuming Eagles and Henson were 3rd or 4th or 4th and 5th.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Eagles, Billy. Yeah, it's probably these two then. Not quite sure. It's tough to tell, man. When you get these strung out kind of stages, especially with the mixed up pit cycles this allows here.
Some serious shit going on, though. I mean, 13 is way out front.
Yeah.
Billy Holcomb's got to be in 2nd.
And the 6th place car is about to go a lap down, so that shows you how this race has been.
Really?
Yeah.
6th place, eh? Woo, those boys are flying. We got to like 7 or 8 or 9. Like, but not 6. Jeez.
Oh, yeah, because Tomboy, he's coming up on you again, isn't he?
Yeah, all these crashes I've had haven't helped my case. I'm about to go 3 laps down, and C-Fans are right in front of me in 6th place, so...
That's
wow.
Crazy. That's crazy, man. And that's all in, like, 75 laps.
Yep.
Like, shit.
I do believe the word dominating comes to mind right now.
I wonder where Henson and Eagles are versus... Okay, they're crossing the line right now. Oh, wait, right now.
They're like half a lap down to him.
Jeez, Billy's like middle 2 and Eagles. I mean, Typical was already out, so yeah, Typical's got about half a lap on Eagles and Henson.
Yeah, he's the top 5, half a lap right now.
I'm so glad I picked him to win.
That's crazy. Typical is always I'm not trying to discount you. He's always an easy pick, but I wanted to go with Billy based off what I saw, and he's still ripping laps. But geez, Typical sometimes is on another level, man. And he ain't much to talk. He's the one that will sit there and concentrate and just hit perfect laps over and over again. Like it shows too.
39's very respectful.
Like
very respectful. 39's very respectful. Backs off, lets him get underneath of him.
Wonder who that is.
I don't know. That's my Tom Bay.
What in the hey?
Billy is one of the most consistent drivers around too, and like man, hats off right now to Typical. Wow, he is. That's impressive. I wonder what his lap times are. I'd love to see.
Fast.
Yeah, these top, they don't want to give anything away. These top guys.
Yeah, we know how good C-Fan is. Typical is gonna lap him in like 2 or 3 laps.
That's nuts to pick up lap the 6th place car in 75 laps. Like that's okay. Like, is there like a different spot that Typical can go?
Typical's pitting. That's where he's going.
Oh.
And that's just gonna, I think, honestly, in time here through the cycle, extend his lead.
I think so too. Yeah. Those tires early.
I just think a lot of tracks pitting like 1 or 2 laps after is actually better because you have the better tires. Here, I find it the opposite. I think the quicker you get on those fresher tires, the better. Like you gain more than I feel they can get back. Like Billy's earlier was different because it was like 5 laps, and Typical didn't really get that far away from him. So Billy was able to run him down. But with this lead and fresh tires, he'll gain a couple seconds. Like it's impossible to overcome. Just speed right now, I think.
And there's just,
go ahead, Tombo.
I was gonna say, there's just been such a clean race too. Like,
Yeah.
we haven't had caution, so like, why not take advantage of it? You know, normally you'd be worried about getting caught a lap down if something happened, but nothing's happened.
Well, and that's what I was saying earlier is where people are staying out to the stretching it. So like trying to wait till the second place car pits and then pit, it's pointless because there's still a car that's going to go 7 more laps after that. So you might as well pit when you feel like your time to pit, regardless of what second place or third place is doing. Like, if you're going to get caught in pit road being the lap down, you're going to get caught regardless of what they do because there's other cars staying out. Like, you know, so there's no point of running those extra laps. You know, like there's just no point. Once they get to like 25 to 20 to go, like just go get them tires, man. Like, what are they at right now? Do you know, Tom, by the lap count?
I've got 22 to go, which means the leaders probably have 20.
All right, so see, like you might as well get them now. You only have 18 left. Why run on old tires right now? All right.
Yep, I'd grab tires, just say fudge it, you know.
Well, there's nothing really to gain by
Billy
staying
still
on these old
hasn't
ones
pitted.
anymore. That's what I mean. There's nothing really to gain unless he stays out in typical pits and maybe a caution comes out. Like typical had such a lead. That's only his only hope really. And it's tough when you're in second and your only hope is a caution. It's tough to say that about my man here with my pick. Like, I wonder how this will work with C-Fan if he ended up getting a lap down to all this. Skip will be ripping laps right now. Let's get to typical here.
But like you were saying, if Billy figured out a way to run the full tank, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's totally in the clear. He could do that. And
Yep.
if there's anyone in this field that still has the ability to run a fast lap on busted up gear, I'd put my money on Billy. You know what I mean?
No doubt. Like, I'm not saying he's wrong on what he's doing. He obviously knows what he needs to do to race. Like, you know, he probably knows more than I fucking know. Like, so, you know, he actually drives race cars, or he did for like half his life. So, I know the guy's smart enough to do what he needs to do. It's very limited at this time with such a lead typical has. You're in a box, you know, like what can you do? Like, especially with typical short pitting. There goes the short pit strategy. So now you have to run it long, if anything. Typical is on the backstretch right now. I'm not sure what his position would be.
Snowden, if he took 2 tires and less fuel, that would almost be a suicide at this track.
I don't think he would. I don't think there was any need
Nope,
to.
Billy's going in right now.
Were you talking about if Typical did that?
No, Billy. That's what Snowden just wrote in.
Yeah, okay, yeah. It would be tough. There's 15 to go, I think. Depending on streets, at least. It could be 14. I don't know if he's a lap down. Probably
I'm
is.
I'm going to stay on Billy right now.
Yeah, me too.
Watch his pit.
Actually, you know what? Let me go to Typical. And then we'll see how it cycles through. Take a lap and a half, though, to get it. Typical's car is destroyed on the front end. Like, I don't know what happened to that thing, man.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And he's out.
All right. So Typical's just entering 1.
Oh, yeah, Billy just came out the pits.
He is gone, man. Like, see, like those fresh tires. Like the fresh tires late, you don't have enough time for them to take effect. You know, they're only 13 laps to go. Typical, you know, he was able to gain probably a good second a lap for 4 or 5 laps while he was out there on the freshies. Billy will make up time now, probably a significant time. But I don't know if it'll be enough now with such few laps left in the race. Right now, it's showing Street as the leader. Typical is about a quarter of a track behind him. It looks like... Oh, never mind. See if he pits here. Yeah, he's pitting here for sure. He's 6%. But when Typical goes into 1, he'll or exit is 2. He should reassume the lead. Looks like he's putting Hollywood a lap down, or another lap down for all I know. That's C-Fan right there, a lap down. So he is now lapped up to 4th, I believe, or the C-Fan was
probably
6th?
5th.
Yeah, 5th, and Hollywood might have been 5th. He might have already been an extra lap down, so he might have just been to 6th now.
Yeah, he has a little more than a straightaway on Billy right now.
Yeah. Like I'll tell you when Typical goes over the line. Like I'm not gonna switch, but then you tell when Billy goes over the line. We'll see the distance here. He's coming out of 4. Typical is. He is at the line right now.
Billy's in 3, just going in. And he's going over the line now.
Wow, and Typical is exiting 2 right now. He's just
Yeah.
he's on the backstretch. Wow,
He's got a half track on him.
that's crazy. Let's try one more to see if it changed at all. So Typical is hitting the line right now.
Going into 3 is Billy. What's up, Hick Ross?
He hit Gross, I remember that name.
Yep. Billy crossed a few seconds ago. It's the same exact interval.
Yeah, pretty much. Like Typical is basically exiting 2. Man, that's insane. That's crazy, man. I thought
Billy's
Billy
7 seconds back right now.
7. Man, you got to say that says something about Typical, man. You know, because Billy's fast AF. You know what I'm saying? Like, and Typical's like, jeez. I don't want to rub his balls for him or nothing, but jeez.
Sounds like you are.
You know, I caught myself before I went too far.
Well, he is a child still, so.
Oh, jeez. Jury, please stricken from the record the previous statements.
How many laps to go do we got?
I'm 3 laps down, so Typical should be coming to 195 right now.
Oh, 5 then. Yeah, 5 to go, 6 to go. We'll see when Street crosses. It's showing 8. He's probably a lap or 2 down. So yeah, about 5 or 6.
Yeah, I think he's on 6 to go right now, because I'm on 9.
Is Street ahead of you then? He's in 13. Oh yeah, just ahead of you. He's in 13th, you're in 14th.
Everyone's ahead of me, except for Heavy Duty.
Except for Heavy Dudes. And someone else. I thought there were 16 in there.
Nope.
Hey man, you're not last.
I'll find a way to wreck one more time before we call it a day.
Hey man, you might as well make it spicy.
I want to get up there and pass Hollywood. That's my goal.
Well then, go get them. Go get them.
I can pass the 6th place car.
What did Street just do? Oh my god, I thought Street just was about to lose it.
Right in front of the leader?
He was so far down into turn 1 and 2. And then when he came out to avoid the pits, he kind of wobbled on him and he smoked the wall. Man, that was... Can you imagine a green-white checkered right now? Oh my lord. The audience, everyone in the world wants it. Except for 2 people. Well, except for 1 people.
One person.
1 people.
That's like your explanation of Droven earlier.
Yeah. Whatever all that was, jury also stricken at. Just the parts that were actually maybe on point.
There we go.
No, keep those ones. Put them all messed up now. Looks like the 18 just... Either he's hanging there or he got lapped again. I think he's hanging there. He's probably got better tires. Yeah. He might be able to get one of these laps back, or his lap back, the 18 there. Man, how often do you see C-Fan a lap down, like by racing?
He had that pit penalty, didn't he?
Yeah, black flag.
That is true. Man, look how big that's... he's still probably...
Huge impact.
Wonder what his position is after that.
I think he's 6th.
6th? Okay, yeah. So he still stayed 6th, even with a 15-second penalty. Gee.
They had a pretty good stretch on a lot of guys. Plus, he was in that second pack usually of pitting.
Yeah. So what are we looking at? Street's showing right now. This is probably the last lap.
This is the last lap.
Yeah.
Typical out front. Who the hell's in third?
I'm betting it's
don't
probably
know.
that battle
Eagles?
between Henson and Eagles, wherever they
I'm
are.
going to actually, as soon as this is done, I'm going to go to over to Eagles and Henson. Okay, Typical just passed the line. He's got the dub. Eagles is all by himself right now.
Yep.
Henson's
Riding with
way
Eagles.
back. Yeah.
It's
Let's
Eagles
get
and
to
then
Billy
Lynch.
crossing the line here. Billy just got second. We'll go back to Eagles. Oh, and Lynch ended up getting Henson. Nice. Oh, the Eagles is around, right in front of the words dog leg. Crazy action now under pace speed. Jeez.
Of course, they wait to
Wow.
crash until after the race is over.
Yeah. This game, if you hit that bottom, it launches you up to back onto the track.
That's crazy.
ended
That
up being-
was.
Oh, you got 4. So we got Typical, Billy, Eagles, Lynch, Henson, C-Fan, Hollywood, Tone Touch, Mach 1, and Reckless is your top 10. They
Wow.
were a lap down. C-Fan was the first car a lap down in 6th place. He lapped everyone but 4 other cars. Jeez, man. I thought us getting to like 7 or 8 was good, but jeez, man.
Let's go take a peek at these times.
That's insane.
And I was in the 26 ones, so like I can only
I
imagine
gotta
what these
think
other
he's
guys
got like
had.
an 8 or a 9, especially if he was taking a little
Well-
bit less fuel.
Billy had the O.
I know. Was that the fastest?
Yep, 26.
Mine takes
O.
3 weeks to load up.
Can't believe
Eagles
that.
fifth, Billy with the fast.
That's
Typical
third.
with a no. Oh, someone else had a no too. Who's second? Oh, Henson. Yeah, you don't know. Good stuff. We're gonna get these boys up here in the booth.
I'm gonna drop before we do. Thanks for having me, gentlemen.
Hey,
Hey,
Tomboy, man. This is my first time up in a booth with you, and especially in this format with you in race and stuff. It was a really cool time, man. I know you didn't have the best results, but I really enjoyed my time with you up here in the booth, man. It was a fun night.
Same.
Thank-
We'll do it again, and hopefully I do better next time.
yeah, thank
Hey,
you,
man,
Tom Bay.
Yeah, up. Yeah.
Thank
Hey.
you, Tom Bay.
See you, brother. Hey, Coach
Say it.
Tom Bay. In the flesh right there.
Taking a bow. Kiss. Love you all. Goodbye.
See you, man. GG's, bro.
The character of FTR. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, there
Right.
he is.
Typical is just instant in the booth, man. He's dying to get up here, man. He loves
I'm
it.
waiting for Mr. Holcomb to get up here.
So
I'll
how would you like to go?
you
with
grab
the
second.
picture?
I'll grab third and
All right,
first.
all right.
I'll start with Eagles here. Eagles,
Yo.
dude, crazy race. You seemed like you had a top 5 car all race. What'd you do in the pits did you do anything adjust wise, or was it just every time you went to the pits, Typical was smarter and he got out so much farther? Like, what was happening out there?
I mean, I just kept going down on the right front tire and kept going down, and eventually I got to the point where I could run the whole run and not be tight and not be loose. I didn't touch the right rear so I wouldn't break loose, but I mean, had a good car, had a decent car at best. Ran third, fourth most of that race. I mean, there really wasn't a whole lot to that race. Ran between third, fourth, and fifth most of the race. Never really got a good chance to race Billy, but I mean, that dude, he was lights out. And in that third stage, Typical was even more lights out. I mean, 17 and 10 seconds ahead of me they were, and they lapped all the way up to fifth place. So, just glad it didn't come down to fuel or tires. In that third stage, I actually saved a little bit, thinking I had to save tire. And, I mean, I only lost time doing that, but it was a good race. The first 2 stages, just kind of ran third, fourth, fifth, like I said. Was trying to ride behind Henson there in that second stage and try and push him up to Billy, but just kept getting run into the backup by the 18. That seems to be a thing every week. Homestead, Vegas tonight. But it's all good. At least got a top 3 finish again. Top 2 streak ends 5 or 6 in a row, but I'll take a top 3. Points are coming in.
Nice.
Decent
All right.
race.
Hey, good run, buddy. Really proud of you. I picked you tonight for the win. You got me a third place. I don't get any points, so screw you for that. But
Yeah.
good run out there, buddy. Let's move on. Let's talk to the number deucem the number 2 of the night. Ingletown, take it over.
All right, Billy, my man, you were my pick tonight, brother.
What's up, man?
Hey, not much, man. Hey, it's also cool that you got to interview me sometimes. I get to interview you. It's fun, man. You were my pick tonight. I tell you, in those first couple stages, man, you were making me feel good on that pick. Just gone, and then the third was different. I'm not sure exactly what went on. I'll let you, talk about it. But definitely, regardless, he's still on a rocket out there.
Yeah, Carl was good. Carl was good, man. I don't know. I was asking Typical what he got on that pit stop there, and he got a 15 flat when we came in together there on that first stop there, and I just couldn't really recover. I put the wedge back in it, and maybe I should have left it out a little bit because I was about a tenth faster with that wedge out. But Carl was great, man. First 2 stages, man, Carl was a rocket. I made an adjustment after that first stage and dropped some more wedge out of it and run it. And I was clicking off O's and 1s at the start, and it was good, man. Just couldn't really recover there from that pit stop. We were about equal there in third stage, and looks like he maybe made some adjustments, freed the car up a little bit probably, and because he was outrunning me. He was gaining time on me with fresher tires, so he did what he needed to do to pick up the victory. It's a little bit disappointing, but we'll keep racing hard and look to pick up the W for the rest of the season. So it's coming.
Nice.
I was wondering about that pit stop because I think you came into the pit first, and then he came out with quite a distance. My guess was 15.2 versus like a 16.2, but you said he had a flat. If you don't mind me asking, what did you have?
Well, I went back and just looked right there at the clip. I guess I had a second damage. I guess, I brushed the wall once or twice there. So mine was 17.1, so I lost 2.1 seconds. So, yeah, I lost 2.1 there. So it's just it's hard to recover that when typical's fast. So you gotta stay on your game. But congratulations to him tonight, man. He got the dub.
Yeah, and congratulations to you, Billy. Good run, man. You did have a rocket out there tonight. I picked you. I'll take the second place pick. That is great, man. Good job, man. Congrats.
Yeah, thanks, man.
So moving on to the man of the hour. Hopefully he has more than 3 words to say tonight. Typical. Great run out there, bro. Your car, you look like you fixed it up real nice for that third stage. How'd you do it? Tell us the moves you made. Tell us how you got that big lead.
I was adjusting my car throughout the first and second stage, and when the third stage come around, I just went back to what I had because that's what I was used to. So that really, I don't know. I didn't know what was wrong with the car, but I guess it was just track position because I started right beside him on that restart, thankfully, and he wasn't able to just get away and was able to get away from the other cars too. Really helped.
Right. You were running quick. What were some of the lap times you were clipping off out there? Where were you consistently hitting?
I started off with 26.1s and fell off to 8s. 26.8.
Nice.
Wow, that's quick. That's fast, man. Was there any point in time when you were thinking, I'm gonna, like, that short pitting method that you used? Was it like you were just like, screw it, I'm using this. This is what I've been doing all race, or were you like, I got to make an adjustment because these guys are fast?
No, the short pits, especially with the lap counter was, I was taking less gas than he was every pit stop. So he would take 36 and I would have 27. So the fresher tires weren't really that big of a factor, and I was in the zone, man. I didn't blink once, I don't think.
I called.
Oh wow, you're gonna be rubbing them eyes later, man. But hell of a win tonight for you, man. You had a dominating performance. It was when you were driving up there and you were just passing people to put them a lap down. We were asking Tomboy, and he's like, I think you just passed the top, the top 6 sixth place guy. And it was like, wow.
He doesn't get lapped that often, so
C-Fan had a bike flag. That's no reason I got him. But.
Yeah, we heard that through the stream. But dude, hell of a race, Billy. You had a hell of a race out there. I mean, you were flying, dude.
Yeah,
so, great job, guys. Ingletown, thank you for coming up here in the booth, man.
Thanks for having me, man.
Are you gonna tell the leader about the thing you said you were gonna do?
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. We decided. Okay, I thought of this before I even asked Big Rig if he needed help tonight with the broadcast, and what I thought of was whether tonight, if I broadcast, I'd love to do for MeToPeach.com, offer the winner a frame 4x6 picture of their car. I'll make the frame. But I never even said it to Big at the beginning. You know, I just see if you wanted to, you know, the help. And I also didn't want to know if I wanted to tell you guys or not tell you guys, you know, about the prize. But then during the stream, I brought it up and we talked about it and I decided to do the prize for MeToPeach.com. And so typical, hit me up with your info and a picture of whatever you would like of a car, of your winning car tonight, though. It's got to be this car, whether it's from the game or real life. But I'll make you a frame, and we'll paint it up with the proper colors, you know, like, you know, the way I splatter them. And we'll get that out to you for winning tonight, man.
Oh, heck yeah, man. That sounds good to me.
Yeah, hey?
There you go.
Yeah,
Awesome.
thanks, man.
Yeah, no problem. Maybe we'll do this in the future, too. You know, we'll have Meet a Peach frame night, you know, MeetAPeach.com frame night, you know.
But big thanks to our sponsors, Wheels on Wheels, Tees by Maddie, Napa Filmic Auto Supply. Thank you guys very much. MeetAPeach.com, that's Inaltown's whole thing, man. So check them out. And Billy, thank you for setting up this racing league, man. It was a hell of a good time tonight. It was a lot of fun.
Thank you guys. Appreciate you guys.
So,
Luke, man. Awesome job.
All right.
Go back and watch it, man.
So from the Canadian Destroyers to all of you, have a good week. We'll see you later.
See you guys.